A somewhat quieter weather story is developing as we head towards the weekend. This is your mwis fleeting view taking you through the next few days. Wednesday has fairly high pressure across the country. We've got a weak front though draped across England and Wales, and that producing some areas of drizzly rain and low cloud which may well persist across a good part of Wales through the day. The Peak District and the Pennines, some patchy drizzly rain around, tending to slip away southwards to leave the North Pennines and much of the Lake District in a dry and bright day with cloud breaking and many of the higher tops toward the North Lakes and the North Pennines in the clear. For Scotland, we've got a southwesterly breeze across the Highlands, that dragging some showers in from the west, one or two passing eastwards, but many eastern regions generally dry and bright. Cloud often covering many western summits though. Temperature-wise, you'll be above freezing on the hills across England and Wales, but the highest Scottish tops near or just below freezing point. Thursday's chart has high pressure nearby with some weak fronts just around, that producing again some areas of low cloud and drizzly rain, generally not amounting to a great deal. In some places again getting away with a dry and a bright picture. Mostly light winds, just strengthening though as south-southwesterlies as low pressure over the Atlantic starts to move in as time goes on through the day. Just to run the story onwards then through Thursday afternoon, this is rainfall in 3 hour steps, that up until 3 p.m, and some patchy rain and drizzle then coming on to western coast of England and Wales and a bit further into southwest Scotland. As you go toward the end of the afternoon, then that rain and drizzle will extend further across Scotland and northern England. Not really too much for the South Pennines and Wales. The wind though strengthening as all those weather fronts move in, and some heavier rain extending further into Scotland overnight into Friday as that area of low pressure swings in, and it's a rather unsettled story to take us into Friday morning. The risk of gales and rain pretty widespread, heaviest in the west. So Friday's chart has low pressure and fronts passing across the country. The idea of rain on and off and maybe a bit more frequent in western Scotland. Drier towards the eastern side of the Pennines. A windy day for most. The risk of gales, even severe gales on the mountains for a time. Temperatures though will be above freezing up to the higher tops. Now our first glimpse towards the weekend, and we've got an improving picture as high pressure is expanding in across Britain. Previous weather fronts are breaking apart. The residue of some moisture from those could still be producing some areas of low cloud and low level fog for a time. A west by northwesterly breeze may just be brisk across more eastern parts of the Highlands for a time, but winds dropping light for many, and some sunshine should be breaking through. Temperatures generally on the mild side. High pressure is expected to stay around into Sunday, so generally a fair picture with mostly light winds, temperatures still fairly mild, maybe a touch of frost in some valleys and glens first thing in the morning. Some low-level fog may well be around, so inversion conditions possible in some places. The hills and mountains generally clear with some sunshine, a few banks of cloud here and there. All your local details, of course, can be found on the mwis website. That is your fleeting view for today. Thanks for watching.